Happy Monday, Fontana. I hope you all stayed cool last week. I'm Mayor Aquanetta Warren, and this is Mayor Monday. Many of our summer programs kicked off last week, and I could not be more pleased. We are bringing back programs as soon as we can. So if you have a class or program that is not yet available or not yet available in person, please continue to check back online. We are hiring program staff as fast as we can. We are unable to open the programs until we have the staff. If you or someone you know is great with people, especially kids, and wants to make a difference in our community and get paid, apply today. Visit fontana.org/jobs to get started. As you know, we are moving out of COVID-19 restrictions, but the financial impact of the pandemic remains for many. Our housing department staff wants to remind you that assistance is still available for Fontana homeowners through the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program. Qualifying individuals and families who have lost income because of COVID and are at risk of defaulting on mortgage payments may be eligible to receive up to $20,000 for up to 6 consecutive months. These payments are paid directly to your mortgage company. Learn more about the program and apply immediately at fontana.org/housing. Let me just ask everyone out there, please spread the word. We don't want anyone to lose their home during this time. And now for the Did You Know segment. Did you know that our operating budget was approved at the last council meeting? Our budget is our financial plan to keep providing the highest standard of service and safety to over 214,000 residents and all businesses within Fontana. It includes personnel costs, infrastructure improvements, city services, activities, and so much more. All money that flows in and out of the city of Fontana is discussed in this budget. Visit our website to learn more about the budget. Now, let's get to your questions. When will council meetings be held in person? I'm so glad you asked that. The city of Fontana will welcome back visitors to the council chambers for the upcoming city council meeting on Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. In a hybrid model, participants will have the opportunity to provide public comments either by attending in person or remotely calling in. Please note that effective Thursday, July 1, 2021, all council and commission meetings will fully return to pre-COVID meeting operations, meaning those who wish to address the council must do so in person. Comment cards are located upon entry into the council chambers. As always, meetings can be viewed on KFON Channel 3 and streaming live at live.fontana.org. And the agenda is available at novus.fontana.org. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I want to shift gears a little here. We received a lot of comments online surrounding housing in the city, such as Fontana should be building more for low-income families. Conversely, we also received comments saying no more houses and no more apartments or high-density housing. So I want to clarify. I'm proud of the diverse families that call Fontana home. We all come from different backgrounds with an array of income levels. If you want to live in Fontana, you should be able to live in Fontana, and we strive to provide housing for all. That being said, the entire state of California is still facing a housing crisis. The supply is much lower than the demand, but that's where the Regional Housing Needs Assessment, better known as RHNA, comes in. The assessment determined the number of housing units needed to meet the current demand and projected growth for each city in California. Fontana was assigned 17,400 477 units. The number is divided up from there. Over 5,000 units of very low income, almost 3,000 units of low income, over 3,000 units of moderate income, and over 6,000 units of above moderate income. So now, how do we meet these numbers? Well, that's where the housing element update comes in. Staff has been working on a document that discusses where all these units can go throughout the city, and as well as housing challenges and opportunities. Now, Fontana, this is where you come in. The draft of this document is available for you to review and provide feedback on. This is not a document about businesses or warehouse job centers or roads or even education. This is strictly about housing. Read the document today and give us your feedback through a survey so that we can best meet housing needs. The survey will close this Thursday, June 24th. So visit fontana.org/housing element and provide your feedback now. Another comment that I want to address is on economic development and infrastructure. No more warehouses. The city needs to focus on infrastructure, as there are still streets with no sidewalks and streets that are flooded during heavy rains. Logistics and supply chain are one element of a bigger economic development strategy to strengthen Fontana's economy and provide advancement opportunities for all residents. We are home to major manufacturing companies, research, and development operation. Between May 2016 and May 2021, the city issued 60 new industrial building permits. This yielded about $50 million in development impact fees. The fees collected have been used and continue to be used to construct significant infrastructure improvements, such as Banana Avenue storm drain and sewer, Sierra Crest landscape, and the Sierra Avenue widening between Foothill and Baseline, just to name a few. Tax revenue alone does not cover all of our city expenditures. One thing to note is that online sales in California alone increased by 491% during the COVID shutdown. Fontana, we also contributed to this explosive growth, but we also benefit from it. AB 147 requires online retailers to collect and remit local tax, which means that the city of Fontana collects a percentage of the sales generated from online retailers, such as HSN, because their fulfillment centers, aka warehouses, are located in Fontana. Now back to the questions. Is there any way to require Edison to maintain their land in North Fontana above Summit? Some landscaping would make the eyesore between our beautiful housing communities look much better. Southern California Edison is their own entity who has their own board of directors. While we have a great partnership with SCE and work alongside them quite often, we cannot dictate their operations. However, SCE is responsible for vegetation mitigation around their electric equipment. This includes trimming and removing vegetation that may come in contact with their equipment and start a fire. If that area in North Fontana is overgrown, please call SCE at 1-800-655-4555. Next, when will construction begin on the South Fontana Sports Park? When our budget was approved at the last council meeting, the South Fontana Sports Park became fully funded. I'm going to repeat that, fully funded. Staff has been working on finalizing the construction plans, and documents will soon open the project for bidding. Our goal is to award the contract by the end of this year, so construction may begin in the new year. Just a point of clarification. We acquired the land in 2018 and held a land dedication ceremony. This was not a groundbreaking ceremony, which typically kicks off construction. We are working towards breaking ground early 2022 and couldn't be more excited. Next question. Are we going to have the fireworks show at Fontana High School this year? As much as we would like to hold a 4th of July celebration this year, we will not be able to. Between budget constraints, time to plan, and the overall uncertainty of larger events, the celebration wasn't able to come to fruition. But staff is already planning for a big event in 2022. Now I have a comment and a question I received from several citizens who watch our council meetings. Mayor, when people call in, sometimes they make the comment, "I yield my time." Is that what we can do when we come to meetings? We can yield our time to other people? Let me explain. That comment has no context in our council meeting. That is a comment that is used for the United States Senate when they come to a unanimous agreement that they will allow other speakers, when the Senate leaders are finished, to use their time to comment. On Facebook, we have seen scripts, and they all state that as you speak to the council regarding issues, make sure to include yield your time, but you will not be allowed to yield your time to others. You must fill out a comment card, speak about the subject that you would like to talk about, and then each person has to do the same. There's no throwing the baton like when we run in track and say, "Now you got it." It doesn't work that way. I just want to thank our great town for giving us these great questions and comments. We look forward to hearing from everyone. Thank you for taking your time to submit questions, especially those emailing pio@fontana.org. And don't be surprised if you get a direct response from me in the comments section below. I enjoy having conversations with you and answering your questions and concerns. I'm ecstatic of the meetings that I've had with citizens, clarifying what we are doing as a city, because I am always available to make it clear that Fontana together moves Fontana forward. Until next Monday, have a great week and keep those questions and comments coming.